look, I know like I'm superwoman and I wear mad hats and all that kind of stuff and I do some really awesome stuff, but I don't have the key to fix credit instantly, right? Just as a business owner, right? Just for anything, any type of thing, right? As a business owner, if I had some way to give you exactly what you're looking for, that overnight process, immediate, instant fix to bad credit, right? Remove your negative items virtually instantly. Don't you think I'd give it to you? Or do you think that I've spent 8 years creating 800 videos proving that there's no shortcuts because I want to tell you no, I want to tell you it's hard, I want to tell you that it's going to take time and energy and that you're going to have to put just a fraction of what you put into screwing up your credit to fix it? I would have to say that logically, just logically, and it's because it's true, right? Now, here's the deal. The reason I'm making this video is because I had a conversation with someone yesterday and I want to share this conversation with you because I know that there's so many people in the same boat with the same thoughts and expectations, and it's got to stop. There's no overnight process. There's no 14-day process. There's no 60-day process. There's no 90-day process. You have to put just a fraction of what you put into initially building it and then screwing it up and then waiting, right, to be able to fix it. And that's it. Then you can move on with your life. You can move on and get those mortgages and those vehicles and all these different things that you want. But first you have to go through this. There's no going around. There's no going under. You have to go through it. And when you do, you're going to make it to the other side. And you're going to be glad that you did it the right way instead of trying to find all of these different shortcuts that are going to do nothing other than lead you back to where you started. But now you've wasted time, you've wasted money, and you're further back than where you even started, right? Okay, so this phone call I had with this person yesterday. So they're in a debt settlement program, or as they call it, a debt management program, right? Now, they've been in it for however long, 12 months, 24 months, so normally about what, 24 months, right? And obviously, these things have to be paid, and just in case you didn't know, the way that it works is that even though they're paid, they don't come off your credit report, right? So this person already knew that these got to be important because I have to pay them so I don't get sued, right? And then furthermore, besides being sued, now I have all of these different things, all of these collections and charge-offs on my credit report that obviously I can't even pay to remove because I already paid them and they're still on there, right? So they've got to be important. They've got to be on there for a certain reason. So their question was, why is it going to take an average of 8 months to remove these accounts? Well, why do you think they're still on there? If they're so inconsequential, why are they still on there? Why isn't it that you could have just paid that debt settlement or that debt management or that debt whatever program, that consolidation program, that they would have just come off at that time? Don't you think it would have been that simple? But no, credit is something where unless you have an agreement with them, and it only happens with 2% of companies, that you can't even pay to remove these things from your credit report, right? So, is it important? I would have to say so. Is it going to take time? Yes, I would have to say so. Because if, again, as a business owner, there was a way to give my customer or my client exactly what they're looking for, don't you think that I would give it to them? Yes, dude, I would give it to you. I would give it to you, right? But this process isn't like this because it's for you. This process is like this because it's for them, the bureaus, the creditors, the collectors, and everybody else that's involved outside of you. This is their process, and it wasn't made for us. It wasn't even made for us, the consumer, right? It was made for all these businesses to get by and all that kind of stuff. So we're not getting into that conversation, but what we are talking about is realistic expectations. There's all these videos and all these courses and all these people out there that want you to believe that just because a law exists, that the bureaus are going to do what they're supposed to, right? And it has nothing to do with the law. It has to do with what you can prove. So yes, it says if they don't respond within 30 days that they have to remove the negative item. But what are you going to do? Who are you that you can force them, right, to remove from your credit report? So let's just say, because this is exactly what's going to happen, you send a dispute, the bureaus don't respond, and that thing is still on your credit report. What do you do now? What are you, in your infinite wisdom, going to do to force the bureaus to remove it? Because you have to do something, right? Now, obviously you can take them to court, right? But it's going to say in their system that they did respond. It's going to say in their system that they did respond, and you're going to end up going in this circle of, you didn't respond, yes we did. You didn't respond, we already said we did. You didn't respond, we're not going to reinvestigate, sue us. Okay, well, hey, Your Honor, well, I sent a dispute, they didn't, respond, and, well, no, Your Honor, we did respond, and it says right here on, page blah, blah, blah in our system that we responded, and, well, we don't send these things out certified to the consumer. We're already paying $765,000 in postage, for one round of disputes, just to, reply and say, oh, we got your dispute, verified. So, unfortunately, we can't send it out certified, but yeah, it says right here in our system that we responded. Now, here's the thing. Wouldn't you rather have a process that you know is going to work instead of trying to make them do things that you have absolutely no control over? You can't worry about what they do. What they're going to do is frustrate you and get you to stop, right? They're going to try to scare you and all these different assault tactics. In the same conversation that this person had with me yesterday, they said, I received a letter that said, hey, person, we are no longer going to reinvestigate unless you have new and relevant information, something from the creditor or something from the court. And I said, hey, you know what? Not a problem. I know exactly how to handle that. Obviously, they didn't, right? Because they got frustrated and they got scared and all that kind of stuff. And they're still saying, well, it's got to be super simple, right? Dude, they're already rejecting you. They're already saying we're no longer going to do anything for you, but now all of a sudden, because you're at the point where you have no idea what to do, that now it's just supposed to be simple? No. You spent all this time building your credit, whether it's 4 months, 2 years, or 5 years, or 10 years, or 20. Then you spent all this time getting late payments and the collections and charge-offs and repossessions and bankruptcies and all that. Then you spent all that time doing absolutely nothing about it. And then you find someone who is going to help you and you're like, hey, I want these things off in 30 days, in 60 days, in 90 days. Like, dude, are you kidding me? Are you for real? Why is it that credit is the one thing that determines where you live, where you work, what you drive, how much money you have in your account, how much money you're paying for, your car insurance, your homeowner's insurance, all these different things? It is your credit that stipulates this. So if it were as simple as just sending out 1 or 2 or whatever rounds of disputes, then credit wouldn't be the determining factor. It would be something totally different. It would just be based off the money that you make or, how good of a person you are or whatever. It wouldn't be based off your credit, okay? So with credit being that determining factor, don't you think that it's not going to be as simple as just, wham, ma'am, thank you, ma'am, whatever. Now I have my collections, my charges, my repos, and all that kind of stuff off. Now, am I telling you that these things can't come off? No. I'm definitely not telling you that. What I am saying is that each type of negative item has its own average length of time for removal, right? Medical is easier than late payments is easier than charge-offs is easier than student loans is easier than bankruptcy, right? And there's other things obviously in between, but this is just an example. So, wherever you things fall on these, on this scale is going to determine, generally speaking, how long it's going to take, right? Anywhere from 30 days to 12 months or not at all, because there's certain things that either A, shouldn't be disputed, or B, are just not going to come off, okay? Because this is a process, and most people do not know how to use this process or go through it or understand it or whatever, right? So I'm not telling you that these things can't come off, but what I am telling you that, number 1, it's going to take time, number 2, it's going to take the right process, number 3, it's going to take patience, number 4, it's going to take persistence, and number 5, it's going to take you understanding or going to someone who actually understands exactly how to beat the bureaus at their own game. And there is a way to win. There is a way to beat them. There is a way to create your arguments using the information that they report. This is common sense. This is the whole common sense factor in this, right? Why would we do anything other than use their own information against them? It's right there on the credit report in front of us. And yes, today I am yelling at you. I'm saying, wake up! Wake up! There's a way to get these off, and it is the shortcut. It is the fastest way. It is legal. It is permanent, but you do have to do it the right way, and the only way to do it is factual disputes, right? And of course, Metro 2 and all that, that's all in factual disputes. You should not be sending out templates. The bureau is already getting 1.5 million times per month per bureau. Why? Like, what are you doing that's going to make you stand out? Why? Because you bolded this and you switched these paragraphs and you said more law? Dude, I've been there. 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 I did all of that stuff thinking that I was, mad cool. Like, oh, well, you listen to that with this paragraph up here. I'm going to move that paragraph down here. And I'm going to bold this. I'm going to add a line right there. I'm going to make 4 pages, not the 3 that you sent out. No, it doesn't work like that. We sent one simple page using the information directly off the credit report, and you need to know exactly how to use that information. It's not just about inaccuracies. It's not just about violations. You need to know exactly how something should and should not report, right? And on that is where I come in. I have 800 videos going back to July 2015 that explain exactly how to do this yourself for free, right? And for those of you who don't want to do it themselves or don't want to do it alone, I have other resources. Use the links in the description, because that is what the description is there for. It's there to tell you information about the video and to tell you where else you can find more information, right? Such as my offers page that has a bunch of downloads of courses and software and apps and all these other things that are going to help you to do this the right way, because it's not just about inaccuracies. It's not just about any of that stuff. It's about knowing exactly how something should be reported so that it's about knowing exactly how something should be reported so that you can get off the things that are not reported the way they're supposed to be. As simple as that sounds, there are links in the description that are going to show you exactly how to do this yourself, okay? And if you don't want to do this yourself, if you want to see if I can do it for you, head over to mind740.com. The link is in the description. The link is on literally the screen that you are looking at, and I will see if I can help, because obviously I don't even know if I can help you, right? So I can't give you pricing, I can't give you length of time, I can't give you any of that, because I need to know that I can help you. And guess what? That's called not fishing. You can go to someone else's website and just sign up, because they take anybody, not me. I need to know, number 1, that I actually can help you. Number 2, that it's affordable. Number 3, it's ethical. Number, 85 million, that these things can come off your credit report. And then, and only then, will I offer services to you, okay? So, if you want to find out if this is something that I can do for you, because I know exactly how these things work, right? And I don't get frustrated, I don't let the bureaus win, then head over to my740.com, schedule a call with me, and I will see if I can help. But otherwise, 800 videos, 8 years, links in the description, do this the right way, there are no shortcuts. I will see you later.